Hey there everyone, it's Kelly with Kellyscards.ca and welcome to this What's in My Stash video. So this is yet another episode in the What's in My Stash, and I'll be talking about my die cuts here. And these ones here are going to be border dies or basically background dies. And also I threw this one in here. These ones do kind of like an embossed cut type idea. We're going to start out with this one here, and I've got samples done so I can show you what they look like. There's two different sets in here. We'll start with the Lawn Fawn set, and this is the Lawn Fawn flower border set, and I really think this is a cute set here, and this is basically what you get from this die. And it looks like that, and this is what you can die cut, so you can have a little bit of a scene going on using this die cut. And then the next ones that I have on here is the Simon Says Stamp Wavy Scallop Stitches. And when I first saw another die that they had come out, it was very similar, and of course it was out of stock for a long time. I thought, well, these are almost the same. So I grabbed these ones, and I really like these ones, and I'll show you the samples I have. This is what you can cut from this set. And again, this is the Simon Says Stamp Scallop Stitches, and you've got the stitching there, and then you've got the scallop on the outside, and you've got quite a variety of sizes. You've got this die which has this teeny tiny scalloped edge, and it kind of goes up from there. This one's a little bit bigger, and then you've got the biggest one there. So I really like these for decorative edges or decorative layers on cards, and I think they add a nice look. So I have those, and then something very, very similar. These are from My Favorite Things, and I have a lot of My Favorite Things dies to show you today. So this one here is the Stitch Scallop Basic Edge dies, and I know when these came out, a lot of people really like this curved one here. You saw a lot of cards with this one here, and I didn't buy it right off the bat, but I was definitely happy I got it because you've got some really nice choices, as you can see here with this one. That is this die here, and this one with this curved. I really like that one there, and that's this one here. And then there's this one that's kind of like a hill or waves, and that's this one here. And then the last one, I didn't die cut a huge piece, but as you can see it there, that's this one. And I really like the decoration that it adds to the papers in your layers for your cards. So I have that one there. Again, it's pretty similar to the first one, just a little bit different. And now we're going to start getting into some of my border dies. I absolutely love border dies. I think that border dies are probably one of the best value dies for me to buy, just because you can use them on so many projects. So I've got two different ones here. They're both from My Favorite Things. I've got the scalloped ribbon, which I have had forever. I don't know if they sell it anymore, but I just love that ribbon, and I think it looks really nice. And then there's also this one here, and this is the Harlequin border die, and I really like this set. This is a really good one for mail cards, and I like that just for mail cards or for kid cards and stuff like that, that I don't want it to be like overly feminine. So those are some border dies I have in there, and then I have more My Favorite Thing border dies as well in here. I've got three different ones here. I've got firstly the picket fence die, and I really like that. It looks really nice, and again, you can use this in part of a scene buildup on a card, just like that flower die I showed earlier. And then I've got a couple other ones here. This one here is the My Favorite Things looped border. I like this one. It's quite playful. I think this is a kind of a different type a border that you can add to cards just for something different. And then this one here is actually from Simon Says Stamp, and this is their XOXO border, and I really like this. I like the shape of the letters on here and how it fits together, and I think it's a really cute little border to add to any love card or anything that you might find cute in the background. So I've got that one there. And then I have a couple here from Simon Says Stamp, and I really like these. These ones here are quite, there's one that's really quite intricate here, and this one here is called the Heart Parade. And what I love about this die is you can die cut inlay all of these pieces back in. You can create a multicolored heart parade just as the die says, and it's very pretty. I haven't die cut on this example to show you, but you could start filling in pieces, so you could have red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, or etc., right? You can change it up into whatever you need it to be. And then this one here is from Simon Says Stamp, and this is their ribbon banner die. And what I liked about this one here was that the banners were different sized, and I thought it was just kind of interesting rather than having them all basically the same size. So when I bought this, that was one of the main reasons why I bought it compared to some other companies' banner dies, was because I liked that they weren't all the same size. And then this one's kind of a different one. I'm just going to show you the sample here. Basically, this is the My Favorite Things, and this is the stitched line dies. And I'll maybe put this on top of the white so you can get a good look. And I'll just tilt it. So what it does is it kind of cuts these little designs into your paper. And you can have basically this going across, a little stitched edge. And there's all kinds of different shapes. I'll just pull up the dies here so that you can see, and they basically, they don't cut anything off, they just cut these designs into the paper as I've shown here. So it's kind of a unique thing to add, you know, like as a pierced edging or some stitch lines, and it's basically all faux because it's just die cut in. The last two dies that I have are both from My Favorite Things, and these are background dies. This is the Houndstooth background die, and I really love this. You can basically watercolor in behind, you can cut out other colors in behind. I can't imagine anyone wanting to die cut inlay on this die, but I do like this die for adding a little bit of difference in behind. And then the last one is also from My Favorite Things, and this is the Chevron cover-up die, and I really like this one as well. I've used this in a bunch of my kits, and it just adds a nice different variety on top as a layer, and then you can layer up on top of it. You can also, just like the last one, watercolor underneath to add some decoration in behind. These background dies are quite versatile in how you can use them. So that is my background dies and my border dies and kind of my edge dies, and I thought I'd put them together in a video here today in the What's in My Stash so you could see what I have. So I hope you enjoyed this video. You can check me out on my website at Kellyscards.ca. You can subscribe for more videos, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day.